Peace, and many, many, many blessings, y'all. It is your girl Sunshine, and I am back better than ever. My apologies for the hiatus, but as I told y'all before, that I was going for a surgery. So one day we will be having a show about fibroid, women's health. And I, just to give you a brief background, I just recently had a myomectomy surgery where it is a robotic assist. It's called the Da Vinci robotic assist surgery, where they go in different sections and open up the uterus and remove the fibroid, and they put it in the bag and crush it up, and then they find somewhere to pull it out from, either from where you had a previous C-section or through your belly button. I was the lucky candidate to get it pulled through my belly button. So I am doing better. I'm starting to feel much better. I still have some residual pain, but I am still on my healing journey. I am just so grateful getting back to my regular self. When your body has been so used to operating in the wrong way, and then when it starts to get some normalcy, that feels weird. So, that's the area where I'm at right now. So, moving right along, in the part of me coming back, getting into the swing of things, I was asked to be a part of an event called the Hoochie Mama Fest. This sister is also from the Queen City area, and she created this event, and she reached out to myself and my other guest tonight, Mr. Tony Seven. And let me tell y'all something. So this is May 1st, right? Y'all already know it is Taurus season. Y'all know your girl Shine is a Taurus all day long. Last Saturday, 4/25, was my 45th solar return. Went back to work, and my team got me the little queen birthday sash and all of that. They had the balloons set up at my desk, nice little welcome, appreciated it. But I just found out when we was chopping it up backstage that my other guest, Tony Seven, today is his actual born day. And this is our first time meeting. We are both going to be guests at this event that will be happening on June 27th. Here in the Charlotte area. So, this is going to be dope because he gets to show out because it's his born day, and, it's Taurus season. So, you know how I do with the Tauruses anyway. Always let them get free reign and, kind of take over because, that's what we do. So before we get into that, I still have my brothers that I rock with. We have Soul Society, Heavy Energy University.com with the live alkaline water. And also we have shouts out to Rural Jacobs with fresh clothing, sheet clothing line, and Go Fresh Yourself, Fresh Wings, etc., etc. So after these, we're going to go right into our show.
Peace and love, family. Check it out. It's the We Are the Gold campaign. We Are the Gold campaign is all about highlighting ourselves as the wealth, value, and solutions we've been looking for. We are the gold. Before it comes to the money, your health is the wealth. Tap into intentional lifestyle decisions, making sure you're putting living, local foods preferably, especially organic, into your well-being, your temple, And you already know you got to couple that with the live alkaline water, the best hydration in the nation. Natural alkaline spring water straight from the source, no artificial induced processing. And the other side of the We Are the Gold campaign is activating our economics, So tap into the We Are the Gold campaign. Get your $20 monthly subscription special at heavyenergyuniversity.com.
shouts out to my big bro, Rule Jacobs, the Fresh Clothing line. Big bruh, I hope you are recovering very well and can't wait to see you again, beloved. And those of you that would like to get some of that live alkaline water, what I need you to do is to go over to heavyenergyuniversity.com, and guess what? You get to use my promo code. We got Royal Sons Enterprises 810. That's Sons SUNZ, and then you also have Shine Vibrations 888. So run on over to heavyenergyuniversity.com and get that healing for your body. You feel me? Because the alkaline water is the way to go. I wish I could pick it up right now, because I got the 5-gallon, like the water cooler jug sitting right here next to me. So yeah, I'm serious about that. Like, those are my brothers for life, for real. And they really doing everything that they say that they are doing for the community. They are embodying health, wealth, and stuff. And on Shine Vibrations, that is definitely what we promote. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this king on the stage. Peace, peace, peace.
Peace, peace, and blessings.
How are you, beloved?
Pretty good. You can hear me?
Yep, we hear you good. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
All right, good. So, how cool is that we just find out right before showtime that we are both bulls in the building?
Hey, it's always good to be around good people, and Tauruses are good people.
Yes, indeed. So, how long have you known Brittany?
I've known Brittany for a while, actually. I believe I went to school with her for a little bit, but we were also on a program called Campus Connections. I want to say she went to Advanced, and I was at Advanced for a year too. So
I've known what we are speaking about right now.
Yeah, I've known Brittany for a while. Not necessarily close or far away, just good people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because this is definitely this is the event that we were both asked to be a part of. It is called the Hoochie Mama Fest, and she had one last year. This tickets will be on Eventbrite, and you can follow her on social media. We are going to be plugging this event all the way up into showtime. So let's get into a quick background about yourself. So backstage, I found out that you are actually born and raised here in the Queen City.
Correct. I'm born and raised native. Can't be from anywhere else. You know what I mean? This is where I'm from. I grew up. Most of my family's from North Carolina. My daddy's from East Carolina. My mother's from West Carolina, and I'm the first generation of my family born in Charlotte. I grew up off of like the Ryder area off of Sugar Creek.
Okay.
Went to Piney Grove, Oakline. Then they built like Vance and all of that. Vance is now Julius Chambers. I went to Vance, but I graduated from Hardin.
Okay.
Yeah, moved away, and then came back after. I don't know. Came back probably like when I turned 30 or so. After I went to college, I went to college in Winston State University.
Okay.
So I spent a lot of time in Winston, and then I used to work for the state. So I worked in Raleigh, and then I moved to Charlotte after that.
Okay. So being from Charlotte, because see, this is what I love, because I definitely want to get more of artists in the Queen City, because I follow the Charlotte page, I follow Chezzy Boy TV, I follow Scooby's page, and I be seeing all the stuff. But one thing I have seen that has been so consistent, in me being from Jersey, the people from my hometown can say the same thing that I see so many people post around here, when they say, oh yeah, don't nobody give love to those who grinding in the city. They always showing love to those out of town. So, this is part of a way to give y'all, a space where y'all also got a voice. If y'all feel like ain't nobody showing y'all the love, you got love over here. Anytime y'all got events going up, you want to drop some new music. Like I said, we have so many other podcasts on this platform. Like, we can really help you get in rotation, and I'm living in the Queen City, so why would I not look out for those that, live around the city? It's only right.
It's appreciated.
Yeah, I do that everywhere I go. I've done had so many people that I personally know, people that I've just met through people, because it's about networking, and getting us out there. And as long as everybody is on that positive wavelength, oh yeah, we gotta link, connect, and we gotta work. So getting to your craft, how did you know you was different from people that you was around growing up?
I mean, as far as my craft, so even though I rap mostly now, I'm a lyricist now, I started with poetry for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And like I started writing poetry in the 3rd grade. And this is no lie, I wrote a poem about nighttime in my 3rd grade class at Oakland Elementary. It was Mrs. I can't remember the teacher name, but anyway, it was a lady that came to our class to help us write poetry. I wrote a poem, and that lady took my poem and published it.
I know that's right. That's what's up.
No, not with my credit.
Oh wow, that's crazy. He published it like it was her own.
Yes. I've been in several situations like that as a child, so that's probably the first time.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute. So how did you find out that it got published?
I just saw it in a book one day. I think
Wow.
I have to go back and see, because this was younger. I processed what had happened older, but she came to the class, and then we had the poetry thing, and then I seen it like when I was in like the 5th grade or something like that.
Oh wow, yo, I don't, beloved, I don't know what I would have did if that was me. Oh wow.
Yeah, so but that's when I knew.
Whoever you is out there, you know you wrong for that. You know you wrong. You gotta make right. You gotta make good on that one. You're gonna put that energy out there. You're gonna be getting made hold off of that. That is not right. You can't be stealing from the babies now. That's not what we do here.
The universe is very karmic, so whatever happens, you know what I mean? So
yeah, just remember you ushered that in. So welcome it with open arms. So did that deter you from wanting to write poetry? Did it fuel you to want to do it even more, because now you see, oh, I'm that good where she had to steal mine and I'm a child?
I didn't even process it like that, because I didn't process it. See, my thing with poetry is I'm very free with words. Like, we're getting into a time and space where we're like wanting to put a value on our words and put a value on art and everything. But I still have like a natural love for it. It's hard, even for me at my age, to balance it sometimes, because sometimes you just want to do it just for the art.
Yeah, your heart in it.
No politics. So back then, I wasn't looking at it like that. I was like, oh, cool, look, she used my poem, and I didn't think nothing about it. I actually ended up, my class in the thing, Alexander, ended up writing a book, and that teacher, now we got credited in that one, but we ended up writing a book as the 5th grade class about the history of North Carolina, and she took all of that and published it as well, but that was all like noted publishing though, so that was, yeah, it just kind of continued. I kept writing poetry up until middle school at James Martin. I had a friend of mine named Micah, actually, that kind of got me started into rapping for real. Cause he used to, I'm 40, by the way. I turned 40 today. So yeah, so
welcome to the 40 Club.
Hey, look, I'm blessed to be here. I don't know what people say about 40, but I'm just happy to be alive.
That's right. You all the way grown when you hit 40.
Yeah. Exactly. But during that time period back then, it was like the internet was just coming out, and I know some of the younger people don't remember. It used to be a dial-up internet thing.
Yes.
Get on the phone, your internet cut off. It ain't none of this social media stuff or any of that going on. So back then, there was like a website where we used to type raps back and forth, and he kind of got me into that because I wasn't rapping out loud. I was just writing things down. So that kind of honed me up because it was just like good little fun on the internet. And then as I got into high school, I started actually like vocalizing, rapping, battling, and doing little, running to ciphers and all that. So we used to have a little group called Shogun Advance, and then another little group called Corporation at Hardin or Bake Set. We had Bake Set. That was my own little group, but little fun little groups where you just get together, all just be in the cipher, somebody beatboxing, and like even the battle rapping today is you're from Jersey, so I know you're familiar with like Sue Surf and all them guys up there. Yeah. Crazy lyricists, but those battles are so like disrespectful.
Yeah, I was gonna say like now, coming up in the 80s, like that the battles didn't really incite that much venom.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Everybody got together, and it was just to see who was the most clever, with their lyrics or their words. It wasn't about totally embarrassing. Yeah, you got cracked on, but not to the point where they talking about bodying each other.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Just like things elevate, and sometimes we can't control in the direction it goes. We just got to take that ride. So it's just the fact. The best way to counteract it is to have those like yourself, that is out there, not coming from that angle. That's the only way to do it. Is to just oversaturated.
Yeah, it's definitely I think just with the loss of, I don't want to call it a loss, but the freedom of non-censorship, like now, like back then, it was like when we heard anything that hit the radio or TV, it was already bleeped out and stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't even know half the stuff was bad. You know what I'm saying?
You heard it for real, and you'd be like, "Oh, that's what I've been saying."
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you go listen to the song like, "Dang, I like the edited version better than I like the
version." Or I ain't had no business singing or listening to that when I was a kid.
A lot of music, and then I think my generation for sure, our generation probably more like our R&B. As much as we get on a lot of stuff, our R&B was very like over sexualized. You know what I mean?
And you know what? Tank said this dope comment. He said, if you notice the turn that R&B has taken, we don't have no real R&B vocalists anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that the powers that be learned that our biggest strength is our love. So as long as we not listening to that and it's not being, oversaturated with, we not gonna want to do that. That's why everybody reaching back, listening to old school. I stayed with the R&B from the 90s and the 2000s in rotation. Mm-hmm. When I'm in the house cleaning, cooking, up Pandora, YouTube, I'm never listening for nothing current. A few of them slide in there unless it's somebody from back then that has new music. But Tank was right. He was right on the money with that one. I felt everything he said about that comment.
Yeah, they definitely push, and not that younger culture that's doing like drill music and stuff like that. Because I find
at least that's a drill artist, so I understand.
Yeah, so I can appreciate everything. So it doesn't matter what I listen to. I can like it if it's drill, if it's R&B, if it's oldies. It's probably only like a few genres of music I can't listen to, like that scream.
If it sounds good, it sounds good. Yeah. Basically, it don't matter what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I can listen to music in other languages, don't understand them,
but you can feel it. That's the beauty of our music.
Mm-hmm. Feel it. But yeah, they definitely do push that. Like as a rapper, you gotta watch stuff like I've always been big on being like independent, I never wanted to be limited. So whether, you know, how someone wants to gauge my personal success compared to my music or whatever, I can understand, because you got people signing for millions of dollars and doing this and that. But I feel like the constant message that we get from people in the industry is like, this industry is not what you think it is. It's not worth it. Like, you haven't heard really too many people say that they, you know what I'm saying, that
like, the crazy thing about it is that when you grow up in a family where you are connected to famous people, like I have already mentioned before on my show, one of my cousins is the original member of Cameo.
Okay.
So like, I never paid attention really until I got older why, like, some of my great aunts would say, well, you don't want to be famous, you know, finish school, go to college, get you a degree, get married, have kids, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to get involved in that. So I'm thinking, like, as I got older, I'm like, okay, you know, because they already knew. I don't know if it's been through things that my cousin might have experienced or people that he knew. You know, I don't know the intricate details, but I just know one of my aunts in particular, my aunt, yeah, I love her so much. She would just be like, no. She was like, no, because them people will take advantage of you. Like, she was already telling me then, and I was like 10.
Mm-hmm.
I remember her specifically telling me this, like, no, 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 no. She was adamant, like, no. She was like, you can continue to do the plays, you know, do the performances, go to the events, you know, do these different things with the community, but no, you're not auditioning for nothing in Hollywood. I was like, damn. But nonetheless, I'm grateful, you know, because, not saying I wouldn't have been able to hold my own. It's just that, you know, that's a major headache that you know, you just never know where things would go.
Yeah, it's plenty of stories of people being taken advantage of by the industry.
And you know, to already experience that in a regular life, I don't need to be around that in the celebrity life, because I'd probably go crazy. You know how we do. You know, we stay quiet until you push us. You know, then we like the bull in a china shop.
Exactly. Yeah. Once the bulls start charging, it's not good.
Right, you better get out the way. So, you have a family, you have kids?
Oh yes, of course. Be fruitful and multiply. I have a 14-year-old daughter.
Okay.
Getting ready to go into a graduation ceremony. She's going to the 8th grade. She is diagnosed with autism, but she's my hero. You know, she's a Aries, so she, you know, we clash a lot. But
guess what? I have a 14-year-old son. He's an Aries. He's graduating from 8th grade, going into the 9th grade. His birthday is March 30th. Okay. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, mine's April the 2nd. So, yeah, almost April Fools, but we made it over. She was born at the net like at 1:00 the next morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's you know, this was meant to happen. There's too many connections. Yeah, so I got that one. Then I waited a long time, and now I have well, biologically, I have a 2-year-old who turns 3 in July.
Okay.
And then I have a 1-year-old little boy. Just turned 1 in March.
Okay.
I have,
my youngest would be 12, the 11th. You know, he was my Mother's Day baby.
Okay.
My daughter, I had her back when I was still in Jersey. She was unfortunately killed by a hit-and-run driver when she was 2 years old. But she would have been turning 24 this year, June 4th. So, you know, when I say I done been through it and overcome, I get it. I understand. Like, poetry has been the outlet for me, the healing, the journey, the things that you can't say to people because some people can't understand where you're coming from. So that paper and that pen was my best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and my condolences.
Yeah, appreciate it. So Have you been to her event last year?
I did go to the event last year. I believe that was the
Perform as
first.
well?
Huh? I'm sorry.
Did you perform as well? Or you
Yeah,
was just,
I
oh, you
did.
did?
I was the first performer. I
Okay.
hopped up on
When I was
stage.
looking at the highlight reels, I think I might have seen it because I was at work sneaking, trying to look at the stuff when she was sending me the links.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I performed "Shake It" in Miami. It's a song I did, and another song called "Yo Side." I just did a little short set. Um, nothing too big. People seem to enjoy the music and stuff. I move around a little bit more this year. I'm in a little bit better shape this year. I think I got some of that daddy weight off. Like I said,
You
I
still
got
got the daddy weight on.
toned it up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, get these 40-year-old bones going.
40-year-old bones. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. They say we gotta stay agile. We gotta stretch more and we gotta stay oiled up.
Yeah. Right about that stretching, boy.
I done had three. Look, I done just came off of my third surgery. I had surgery on both arms, here and here on both sides, and then like the fibroid removal. So, trust me, ah,
Hey,
I hope
congratulations.
I don't have to go under the knife anymore. But I ain't doing no augmentation surgery. So I don't want to hear nobody talking about some shine trying to get a BBL. BB hell my ass. Shit. I
Hey,
don't even believe in that stuff because I know how to work out and I know how to get my body to look like that. I've done it before. I'm all like Cat Williams says, you either gonna be big or you small, you big or you small. Like that's it. I done been all of that back and forth. I'm going back to being small. Like so it's like it is what it is. But never no weight loss surgery. And not knocking those that do it for medical reasons, but no, that ain't shine. Those are the type of going under the knives that I will not do.
understood. Well, congratulations on your healing.
Thank you.
Hmm.
So before we get into what Tony Seven is so talented at doing, we are going to take our midway break. And this is where I was explaining to you before, if you are an upcoming artist, you could be featured during one of the many platforms that we podcasts that we have on this platform. So here is one of my people's, one of my favorite co-artists here on Blast is Hakeem Romance with Senorita.
This is for my model ties with a Coke bottle. And to my full figures, I push up on your full throttle. Yeah, baby, stop playing on me. You can get all the work, I even put in OT. I'm on go mode, thought I'd let you know this a land of romance. You super classy, but when you vibing with me, we getting nasty. Yeah, never trashy. I'ma dive in it, lick it, slide in it, yeah. That's what I like. Only for the night side, I'ma need you a few more times. Had to keep it real, you know the drill. Now bring that ass here. Shit. Girl, we got all night, quit playing. Let's do what we came to do. Cause you know what I need from you. Oh baby, and girl, mamacita, señorita, let me freak ya. From the club to the crib, I'ma show you what it is. I've done one. My drip up on the mill, tell your mama chill. She out and ready and steady, might just get to it. I'ma have to tell her, give me 6 feet. She acting big, check the swag all up on me. Ay, Miss Jackson, what you want? Be aware, I'ma show you I'm full grown. I know you here for a good time, not a long time. But listen, can we make it both? You got what I need, I got what you want. Understand what the vibe is. You looking like you ready to go. You got dressed up to the nines. So dangerous, you out of line.
Look, ma'am, you knew exactly what you were doing when you put that on.
Girl, we got all night, quit playing. Let's do what we came to do. Ay, cause you know what I need from you. Oh baby, and girl, mamacita, señorita, let me break ya. From the club to the crib, I'ma show you what it is. 'Cause I've done one. You got my undivided attention, so is any lady. I saw you from across the room, and I was just wondering, maybe if you'd like to take a tour of the crib. You can bring your friend too. Hey, listen, I'd like to show you things. I can have you pulling up in the Benz or a photo range, cause I can show you the world. Take my hand, let's explore. I'm like, let's do what we came to do. Hey, cause you know what I need from you. Oh baby, and girl, mamacita, señorita, let me break ya. From the club to the crib, I'ma show you what it is. I've done one.
And that was Hakeem Romance with Senorita. When I tell you, he is one of my favorite artists on here. Last year's Blast Explosion event, we got the opportunity to meet some of the people, and he drove all the way from VA to Greensboro, North Carolina, so he could partake with the fam. It was a dope event. Go on Blast, go on YouTube, go on Instagram, find him at Hakeem Romance, and you too. This is a nice segue. If you want to be featured, just like you saw Hakeem, run on over to Blast Media. Like I told you in the background, Tony 7. Go on and get that freemium account, get your stage started, get uploaded so that their viewers can see you just like they saw Hakeem. And this is not just for the artists, this is for the fans too. You can go on there and choose your fan account, and you go on and see plenty of artists that we have on there. And Blast has made, I noticed during my hiatus, we have made it over the 500,000 subscribers. So, that's a dope job to my fam. We doing the things out here, giving the independent artists a platform. So that's poets, comedian, rappers, bands, you name it, come on over here, be part of the fam and get your artistry out there. So I have one more plug to do. If I hope I didn't delete the picture by accident. Nope. Canna-Leaf. Discover Canna-Leaf, your ultimate online dispensary. Looking for that premium cannabis products without leaving your home? Welcome to Canna-Leaf.net, your one-stop shop for all things cannabis. Huge selection, explore their diverse range of strains and edibles with just a few clicks. They got it all. There is an exclusive offer. If you already are not a subscriber to Blast Music 24/7, you need to run on over there, hit that subscribe button, then go to their website and put in this 15% discount code on every purchase. Yeah, that's every purchase, not just to reel you in on that one-time shot. Every time you go in there, put in BLAST15. That is Blast 15. Shop online. It's quick, easy, and convenient. Just visit Canna-Leaf.net to browse their selection and place your order in just minutes. Why wait? Elevate your experience with Canna-Leaf today. That is Canna-Leaf.net. You can find them on Instagram at Canna-Leaf_FL and on Snapchat at Canna-Leaf_FL. So we keep it balanced here. You got your live alkaline water, and then you got your Canna-Leaf, so be cooling how you be cooling and healing how you be healing. This is a universal thing. This folks is grown here. We don't judge.
Amen.
So yes. So the next thing, when's the last time you just written a poem? I just curious. Because technically every lyricist, every person I have been encountered with, they always say, if you introduce yourself and be like, oh, I'm a rapper, I'm a lyricist, oh, you're a poet too. And vice versa. Oh, you're a poet. Okay, you're a lyricist. You just don't put your shit to music.
I probably last I wrote a poem was probably in February. But I definitely want to get back to writing every day. At one point, I was writing a poem every day, and not so long ago. It's just I haven't been writing as much since I've had the smaller children.
I understand life be life.
Yeah, but at one point I was writing a poem every day, and that's probably my next step. Hopefully, God willing, I would like to. I have a project that's getting ready to come out called Dorada Dreams. And it's done. I just haven't set a date. But if I set it out further enough, I would love to drop like a poetry book alongside it. So that's one of my next personal artistic goals is to get back into poetry, especially as I get older. I feel like it's just I won't even say a more well-received art form for my age, because
I was gonna ask that question, but go ahead into it. Go ahead.
Yeah, rap is getting older. You know what I mean? Like, but as far as poetry, I feel like I attract the ear that I would like to attract more. You know what I mean? Like, music is, some people just don't listen to rap just because of the vibes and the energy of the music in general. But poetry, when it comes to words, I feel like you can reach more people when they're just looking at your words and taking it in however they want to receive it. So
yeah,
and it's more of a free form. Like with rap, you kind of got to do what the beat's telling you to do. You know what I mean? In some capacity or another. But with just written word, is no limit, no limitation. You just do whatever you want to. So I do love that about written poetry.
Okay. So, do you have any that you would like to share? It's all on you. You could do a freestyle, you could do a poem you remember, or you could spit one of your songs. It's all on you.
I mean, I would just spit, but you give me poetry vibes. So you let me just find one real quick. I'll read it.
Okay, yeah, that's not a problem.
And, I want to match your energy. Let's see what we got. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. It just when you gotta look through your phone, it just makes your screen go black.
Okay.
So still hear you.
Let's see. See if I can find any poem. I might have a folder of poems. Oh yeah, there we go. I got a bunch of them. So I want to say this was to the mother of my two smaller children. It's called Transcendent. The consistency of your being is the wellspring of my affection, for it has allowed me to grow in ways that I could not imagine. Ashamed of my former emotions because of my ignorance, believing that my past was the height of my affection without knowing the future to come. For it was beyond the reach of my soul and the visions of my mind. I was blinded from the pain of my situations while being healed with our attractions. The gravity of love has drawn me into your universe. My passions orbit around your pleasures intimately, sinking into your world too close to have one without the other, so that our separations would be impossible without changing the course of heaven and earth itself. May our new planetary dimension be a home to the greatest of our ancestors. Our ancestors and creators shall rejoice in the security of our generations to come. The royalty inside of us establishing eternal kingdoms, infinite empires, and sublime sovereignty, a fate well deserved for the best of transcendent entities. Yeah, that's it.
So you said that was the youngest two's mother, right? Okay, so has she become like an added muse to your writing sometimes?
Oh, she was a muse before. She's inspired many things.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Women in general are always been big inspirations for me and a lot of my work. But yeah, now that I'm reading that one. I believe that wasn't even nothing I was even putting out there. That might have been something I just sent to her. you know, like when the child was on the way. That's really what it was about, was like reassuring that, hey, even though it might not look like what the world tells it should look like this is, everything's in God's plan. It's meant to be, you know.
Indeed, indeed. So, how, when you wrote it, did you share it to her? Like, how did you present it to her?
Oh, I'll probably just text it to her.
Oh yeah, by the way, babe.
Yeah, I didn't pop out like, you know.
Look, I ain't know. Look, the reason why I laugh is because I do the same thing. If I don't do, I'll be like, babe, check that out.
Yeah.
Now I do have a piece. What I was playing in the background when we were backstage was my first EP, which was titled "My Man Makes Beats." That is dedicated to my dude. So that's why I was like, yeah. That's why I asked the question, because you know how we get. Because when we really rocking with somebody, you know, we get a whole nother battery behind our back sometimes.
I don't know what everybody else think, but Tauruses are the real lovers of the zodiac.
Oh yeah,
real love, not what people be trying to make it look like. When you want somebody to love you for real, you probably ain't never. Right.
He's solid as a motherfucking rock. So, by any chance, what's her sign?
She's actually an Aquarius. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's an interesting.
That water.
No,
that earth and that water.
That air.
No, my bad. That air, but you can't. Come on now.
Yeah,
that's still a good balance, though.
It works for me because I have I had an astrology group for a little bit, so okay. I know a little bit about astrology, but I have an Aquarius moon, so it's like my emotional, emotional state. So they used to say, like, in men, a lot of times your moon is supposed to be your wife. So it's like, it's a lot of things I naturally feel. You know what I mean?
So you got your moon already. That's what's up.
Yeah, I got my moon.
That's what's up. That's dope. Because it's, you know, it's funny because you know how people be like, oh, I can't do this sign, I can't do that sign. My man is a Scorpio, and yeah.
I mean, y'all opposites, but you know that opposites attract. You know what I mean? So that sounds like a very passionate combination to me.
And there it is. See, you know your stuff. Yeah. So and see, people just have to be prepared for the fact that you heard him. He said passionate. So you know, whatever side it's on, it's extra passionate. Mm-hmm. So. We behave, so we don't do no beefing because we know that's gonna be and you know I'm still 45, but you know I'm from Jersey. I'm like a B girl / tomboy, so you know I still got it in me, but I do know how to, you know what I'm saying, just I'm not gonna, you know, we not at this old age where we gonna keep doing all the back and forth. We too old for this right now.
About to snip it in the bud now.
Yeah, we here. We ain't going nowhere. That's it. So I did write a piece. Shout out to my brother Paul Cram, the poet. He was I got connected with him. He was a guest on my show years ago. We met through Clubhouse through Partners of Rhymes, which I co-moderate. But I'm not on hiatus. On Clubhouse as well. There are Friday nights at 8 p.m. on Clubhouse. And I met him in, shout out to the Honey Drippers, because they are on Sundays. I believe it's at 4 p.m. I heard his piece in the room and I hit him up. I was like, yo, I got to get you on the show. Brother got on the show. Then he became part of Blast. And now bro has graduated to his own that he has on Tuesday nights called Pentelectual Conversations. So we was, you know, building in the background, and he was like, yo, sis, I'm having a 420 cipher. He was like, I would love for you to be on there. He was like, and I know you said you haven't been writing in a minute. So it is another thing that we have in common. I hadn't written anything since February.
Okay.
And then he hit me to write this piece So I'm gonna share this before we get on up out of here.
All right.
Um, so it's the 45th chapter of my life. My bestie been present through all the struggles and strife. No judgment, our connection is content. Early morning wake ups turn into late night hiccups, 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 always present, no hesitation. Make room, it's a celebration. Since 13, rolling through webs of anxiety, flaming the negativity, scorching mental enemies, relief from emotional disparities, comforting pillow like clouds, filling the air. Our friendship can't be measured in pounds. Folded on me, my bestie wouldn't dare. Half truths spoken, hearts broken. What wasn't meant for me to see, my bestie gave me clarity, the push that I needed, maintaining life, chasing that degree. Can't be defeated. Elevated is everything to me. Common codes, COVID-19, multiple surgeries. Our medicinal calisthenics was the best remedy. Straight facts, my findings are not obscene. Did I mention my bestie is magnificent, linguistic, universal, flavors at disposal under the lights of aurora, so elegant, soft smoke fills my cipher. Royal, excuse me, royal always. I'm a lifer. Time slows, thoughts drift free. If you can't tell, Mary is my bestie.
Hey,
And that was, for the
420.
420 cipher.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Pentelectual Conversations. When you was used to be able to do certain things because certain government employment don't allow you to do them things. So had
Mm,
to sit back and reminisce on some stuff. So
understood.
one thing I want y'all to see, he is definitely born and raised from Charlotte. Okay,
Hey.
let me show y'all something. Born and raised, he rocking it. And guess what? So is my dude too. So that's why I'm like, yeah, like this is dope. Like this is dope. So I like the energy. I like how y'all are. It's like even like from where I'm from, like me going different states, like I can find pockets where even though from north to south we're different, but it's so many similarities if people would just take the time to see. Like we're more alike than we are different. It's just our location that makes us different.
Mm-hmm.
And because I've been there in both places, I can say that, but most people, they're like, no, ain't nothing like it. Okay, my bad. I won't argue. I'm just saying to let you know we really not that much different, you
Yeah.
know. I think what was his name? Scruncho said it best. He said, no matter where you go, everywhere you go, there's a hood, there's a ghetto, there's there's it's everybody doing the same thing. It's just the location is different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is again the Hoochie Mama event. Okay, y'all keep looking out for this. I'm gonna keep plugging this every show. I'm gonna be plugging this on all social medias. I'm gonna be going live about it. I'm gonna be doing TikTok videos about it. So y'all pay attention to it because June 27th, it is going down from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here in the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. We're gonna have spoken word artists. They're gonna be a fashion show vendors. He's gonna have all different types of performers. And one thing I know, if you look this up on Eventbrite, one thing that's dope there is a VIP spa package. So you have different ways that you get to enjoy this event. And that's the part that I thought that was just so dope because I haven't seen nobody say that before.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I like about that. I like those that bring something different, and it's also an opportunity for networking and for you to get your platform out there. So if we are building more together, we can change the narrative. Building only makes us stronger. We done destroyed enough. Now it's time to rebuild. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah,
let folks know how they can find you and anything you got up and coming that you're doing, like you already plugged that you want to do the book, possibly push back your other project, but any other events, shows, and how they can follow you and link up with you.
okay. Well, I ain't really too hard to find for real. So on Instagram, I'm Tony7IFE. Is at Tony7. About everything I have is at Tony7IFE. I got a single that dropped today called Jupiter on Even. It's a new platform for artists.
Oh, I wish you would have told me. We could have played it. Could have had the link up here and everything.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It launches on DSPs on May 29th. So May 29th will be on DSPs, but it's out today on Even. I got a link in my Instagram if you want to check it out. It's like a little reel. You can check out that has the music. Me, Nana Taylor, produced by Chip Strawberry. And mixed by J Mars. So that's a dope song, real positive vibes, like more like positive stuff for women. I like doing good records like that. And I was blessed with Nana to be able to come through and lay some vocals on there to give it a feminine touch. It just needed something.
Okay,
feminine.
and is Nana from Charlotte too?
Nana is actually from Augusta. But I met her in Charlotte, yeah. So
okay, shout out to Augusta, Georgia.
Charlotte got a lot of love for Augusta. We mess with Pastor. We love Pastor Troy in Charlotte.
Oh, of course. Look, and I'm from Jersey, and I rocks with Pastor Troy. So.
Yeah. But yeah,
I was just playing his whole album on my birthday, matter of fact, while they get on the ground.
Yeah, he used to throw his party up here a lot. His birthday party. But so Jupiter dropped today. Dorada Dreams is coming soon, and I have probably 2 more singles I dropped today. Dorada Dreams has 14 songs ready to. I'm just fine tuning some stuff. I'm making it a real special project. It doesn't matter if nobody listens to my music. I'm gonna make my music to the.
I know that's right. You ain't never gotta listen to it. I'm still gonna put it out there. And that's how everybody need to be moving.
Yeah, it's for me and the homies over here. So
that's right.
The family, I should say. But yeah, I got that coming. Of course, I'll be at Hoochie Mama Fest in June. Hoochie Mama Fest last year was actually very interesting. It was just beginning, but it was a great networking experience. I know OG Booski should be out there. He's a good artist. One of my friends manages him, so I'm plugging him. It's a couple of other real good artists. There's a little controversy about some people messages, but some things need to be said. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if you fit, take it off.
Yeah, so
don't get mad. Correct it.
Exactly. So it was a very I know she wants it to be a fun event. Brittany wants to be a fun event, so it is Hoochie Mama Fest. There's definitely everybody was in their Hoochie Mama attire. You want to see you will see some Hoochie Mamas there. You will see some Daisy Dukes. You will see some Skin. Yeah, but she definitely wants everybody to be in good energy, and she definitely promotes wellness because I'm pretty sure part of that spa package is on these themes, and that's what Brittany does. Brittany is known
and all of that, so y'all better get them tickets early so y'all can get that experience. Because let's be real, some of y'all know y'all need that yoni steam up in there. And you're like,
hey, look, these days,
I just running them up. How that old lady say about the song? Throw it, just giving it to everybody, just throwing it into something.
Would not help to cleanse, especially. You're unsure of your last person, just not even just on some disease stuff, but energy. Energy is real, sometimes real. So, do all the things that keep you well on the inside.
Your bodies, ladies. You got to learn how to, if you're going to be out there like that, you better learn how to get them things up off of you after you're done. Because then you understand why things happen later and you can't get it to get up off of you. It's because you didn't completely disconnect from them people's. And I'm saying more than one. The people.
Yes.
You're carrying around a caravan.
Hey, it get wilder and wilder, but
Yeah, see, when you get in your 40s, you can talk shit like that because we don't live. We don't know what it
is. Exactly. But ain't nothing new under the sun. So
that's right. Ain't nothing new. Life just recycles itself. It's just which part of the circle you're gonna be on. You're gonna be on a positive end or the negative end. You know, it is what it is.
You're gonna be Virgin Mary and Marilyn Magdalene. You know what I'm saying? They both ain't married. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. So, is there any one special shout outs that you want to give before we close out?
You know, I don't know, special shout outs, you know, shout out my mama, shout out my family, shout out, you know, shout out Jersey. What part of Jersey you from?
I'm from originally the 07065 PC, Rawway, New Jersey. Let it be known, yup.
That's North or South Jersey?
That's right there. Like, we 20 minutes from the city if there ain't no traffic.
Okay. I got I had some family staying in like Burlington. They was moving back and forth between Burlington and Philly.
Okay, that's South Jersey.
Okay, and then I had a homeboy.
That's closer to Philly, Camden, Philly, Tri-State.
And then so I got to shout out my homie Stewart, man. My brother Stewart. He from Hackensack, New Jersey. So
okay, now I know about Hackensack. I have some family in Hackensack. So yeah. Shout out to Hack. Look, shout out to the Sack. I'm
gonna say it to him. That's when I speak to him, man. Shout out to this. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the good energy. Shout out to you. Shout out to me. Shout out to God and creation. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And happy born day to you again. Like I said, welcome to the 40 Club. You know, it's smooth sailing from here. It's just straight living, you know, and it seems like you are definitely on a good path. And I congratulate you, my brother, on everything that you have been doing. And when you get ready to drop those upcoming products, make sure you come back. Definitely when you drop that album, we get you linked with Veep. That's the gentleman that was in the chat. That's our vice pres. You know, they have a whole nother podcast where they introduce new upcoming artists and you get a chance to do like a little listening party interview type deal with them too as well. We're gonna push you, we're gonna get you out there, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it.
Oh, of course. So it is the first of the month. Wake up. It's the first of the month. Okay, it is Friday. Y'all know how I close out. Keep cooling how you be cooling. Be safe out there, whatever it is that you do. Remember, in life, it's about accountability and duality. If you want to find me, you can find me at Shine Marley on TikTok. You can find me at my writers page on Facebook, Sunshine Vibrations, spelled just like with the SUN8HINE. You can also find me on Queen Shine, that's QUEEN8HINE on IG. And if you are watching on my personal YouTube page, you can also go over there to follow me. That is Sunshine, SUN8HINE 790. So y'all be safe out there. Thank you for coming on to the show. Can't wait to have Brittany when she is feeling better. But like I said, we're going to keep plugging. We're going to keep promoting the Hoochie Mama Fest. I am definitely looking forward to this. And who knows, I might even go on and give me a Yoni Steam package VIP, you know, but I also got to be on the show, so I got to figure out how to work that out. But, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Brittany, man. Shout out to you. Oh, yeah,
yes.
No. And Tony7 on all platforms. I got other music up, so you can just type in Tony7 and I'll pop up.
All right, so tonight, y'all ain't got nothing to do. When y'all get off of here, y'all might as well run over to all those streaming platforms and put in Tony7 because you know that's what I'm about to do. All right. So with that being said, peace, and poetry out there in them streets.
Hey.